The final season of the highly acclaimed Mob Psycho is airing during the fall 2022 anime season, and it's truly been a treat so far. Coming into this season, a few fans were a little worried about keeping the same insanely high quality from season 2 in this final season. Fortunately for us, we've been blessed by healthy production bones once again, and the 3-year wait for the final season of Mob Psycho has been more than worth it. Hell, we just saw the Utapon appear on episode 6 of Mob Psycho that had my jaw on the floor in typical Utapon fashion. Oh, also, before I talk about the contents of this season, spoiler warning for Mob Psycho up to the most recent anime episode. Although even if you're not caught up, you can still enjoy a wee lad having his career almost ended by a giant broccoli. The first half of season 3 is about Mob trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. He's slowly starting to gain confidence after being gassed up by his friends, and he enters the state of mind that he is indeed Mr. Bitches. It was pretty nice seeing Mob have this kind of confidence for once, although he might have overstepped his boundaries a bit too much with that monkey shirt. Hanazawa was pretty evil for that. Amidst all of this seemingly slice of life activity, the Psycho Helmet religion is growing faster than ever, with his founder suddenly appearing to claim the hearts of his followers. And no, the savior was not the actual creator of the giant broccoli, Mob, but Dimple. Good old Dimple. Remember way back in 2016 when he was actually evil? Good times, good times. Since then, he's been everyone's favorite floating booger and bodybuilding enthusiast. Well, he was up until season 3, where he decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna become a god anyways, and soon enough, Mob has to go confront him. And this is where the pain begins. I really wasn't expecting to get the kind of conclusion we received from Dimple, but it was all so good. See, I was expecting to see some long, drawn-out epic battle between Mob and Dimple, where he goes 100% and wrecks shit as per usual. After all, the show is known for its incredibly sequenced fights, and I was expecting no different here. But Mob's 100% was different this time around, in a way that didn't really lead to more conflict, but it was overall incredibly heartfelt. When Mob said he could trust Dimple because he cooked his ugly ass shirt, I felt that. That was some real shit, man. Even if your friends and family are gassing you up as a joke or to be nice, it's always important to have someone that tells you the harsh reality to keep you grounded. This was also incredibly in character for Mob, and my heart hurt even more when I saw Dimple changing his memories so that he wouldn't see the wrecked state he was in. Speaking of Dimple, this man is the damn goat. I really loved how he was swayed by Mob, and as corny as the trope of all I needed were friends all along is, it really hit this time, especially after seeing Dimple go all out to protect Mob, ultimately giving up his life. And that's where that kick-ass action I was hoping for kicked in, cause let me tell you something, the staff went all out for episode 6, bringing aboard legends to show our favorite now golden bodybuilding booger fighting hordes of sentient broccoli. Man, now that I say it, this show really is weird. Mob Psycho looks better than ever in season 3 due to production going smoothly with Studio Bones. This combined with their extremely talented regulars, and we've got a treat for our eyes. Previous director Yuzuru Tachikawa has moved up to chief director, while Takahiro Hasui, who worked on previous seasons of Mob Psycho, has taken on the role of director. He's worked on various Bones shows such as Bungo Stray Dogs and Kekkai Sensen, and he's doing a wonderful job on Mob. Yoshimichi Kameda is doing an incredible job as always as the chief animation director and character designer, and he did his magic once again on episode 6. Speaking of episode 6, holy shit, was it the episode of the season in terms of action so far. We really got legends like Yutaka Nakamura, Hironori Tanaka, and Yuki Hayashi all in one episode. That's insane. These guys are absolute legends in the industry, and honestly, I need a whole video to go over their sheer talent and resume. Mob in general is just a huge passion project, with staff even working on the vocals for the opening as well, and you can really see the amount of love they have for this show through each and every episode. The ending of episode 6 is what really got me choked up. Mob went through all of that, just to lose the friend who was the realest one of them all. And this is after Mob realized he was alone in this endeavor, as even his close friends and mentor were under the spell of this mystical giant broccoli. Mob's voice actor really popped off in this scene as well, and you could really hear the heartbreak in his voice as he tried to remember the friend that sacrificed his life for him. Speaking of mentors, this season really hasn't had as much Reagan as I would like, but I know he's busy being the greatest psychic of all time, so I'm gonna give him a pass. I also really like how Serizawa is trying to integrate himself into society and is trying to get over his awkwardness. It looks like this upcoming arc is based on the Telepathy Club as well, and I can't wait to see every second of it. Man, Mob Psycho really is just pure greatness. Oh, and also, we still haven't hit the episode that has 20,000 hand-drawn frames in it. So yeah, if episode 6 had that stacked cast and that's not even the best episode, I don't want to even think about what this episode's gonna look like.